Hello guys, Argentina's final World Cup squad is officially out and I'm very excited because I'm huge Messi fan. So I want Messi to win another World Cup. So in this video we'll talk about the Argentina's final squad and we'll also talk about which players made the final list and who are the top prospects that missed the list, and we'll also talk about the tactics that Lionel Scaloni can use and also how can Argentina line up in this World Cup. We'll also see how differently they can form the lineups. We'll also talk about the players' traits, strengths, and key players. How can they be helpful in this Argentina squad? Coming to the players that have been selected in this World Cup, Lionel Scaloni kept the core of this 2022 Qatar World Cup winning team, like Leo Messi, Rodrigo De Paul, Enzo Fernandez, Paredes, Alexis McAllister, and also Nicolas Otamendi, Christian Romero, and the hero himself, the Emiliano Martinez GOAT. Alongside the core players of 2022 Qatar World Cup, Argentina's coach Lionel Scaloni has also added few new players like Valentin Baco, Thiago Almada, Nico Paz, and also Giuliano Simeone has also made it to the squad. And we have missed young prospects like Franco Mastantuono, and our last World Cup hero Di Maria has officially taken his retirement, and Paulo Dybala has also been left out as there are few deserving players. So let's talk about the 26 men that have been selected for the Argentina's World Cup. Firstly, coming to the goalkeepers, Lionel Scaloni has picked Emiliano Martinez, Giovanni Rulli, and Gian Musso. He kept his trust in Emiliano Martinez, and I think he starts Emiliano Martinez in maximum of the games because of his heroic performances in 2022 Qatar World Cup, and also in this season he won the Europa League with Aston Villa. His performances were too good. I personally liked him a lot because of the Aston Villa's defense. He conceded some of the goals, but personally I feel he's too fit and well deserved to make the spot as the first goalkeeper in Argentina's World Cup. And coming to the next goalkeeper that Lionel Scaloni picked is Giovanni Rulli. In terms of making the squad, he has been the most consistent players alongside Messi because past many camps he has been selected. He's the only goalkeeper being selected a lot. I think Lionel Scaloni trusts the experience of Giovanni Rulli. And coming to the final goalkeeper that Scaloni picked is Joan Musso. I felt very happy seeing Joan Musso in the final list because the performances he gave in the Atletico Madrid team against Barcelona, against Real Madrid, and in the Champions League. The main reason why Atletico Madrid played well this season is Joan Musso. And I think Scaloni gives Joan Musso one or two games in this World Cup run. Coming to the defenders that Scaloni picked in this World Cup, the main centre backs are Romero, Lisandro Martinez, Nicolas Otamendi, and Baledi. With these four centre backs, I am not 100% comfortable or confident because I think Senesi from AFC Bournemouth should have made this squad, and Scaloni knows way lot more than me. But as a fan, I think Senesi should have made the squad because the performances he has given in the AFC Bournemouth's team in the Premier League, like Senesi is so good in passing, carries, his composure. I know Lisandro Martinez and Christian Romero can also make good passes, line breaking passes, and Romero is also composed on the field. But they had been injured for a maximum time in this season. So instead of taking both of them who were injured, they are injured. They are injury prone too in this World Cup. So taking Senesi would have made a better choice. And coming to Otamendi, the 38-year-old giant is in the same form. I have no problems with him. And seeing Baladi, I'm so excited because Baladi can play both the right side at centre back, the left side at centre back. He had camps with Argentine team too. He's a good pick. And coming to the left backs, Scaloni has picked Tagliafico and Medina. I am not comfortable with the left backs too because Tagliafico, yes, he can perform well on his day, but he is not that consistent. And Baladi cannot offer the pace of Marcos Acuna. Yes, I know Acuna cannot make the squad because of the age factor, etc., etc. But I am not comfortable with Medina. But Argentina do not have many options. They can play Valentin Bacco in left back, but we have to see what Scaloni plans. Coming to the right backs, Scaloni have picked Nahuel Molina and Gonzalo Montiel. Yes, both these players are too good, had experience playing with these Argentine players. Last World Cup, Gonzalo Montiel has performed very well. Molina is in good form with Atletico Madrid this season. Yes, Molina is has not played so many games due to Marcos Llorente playing the right back role at Atletico Madrid, but I think he's the main right back of Argentina in this World Cup. But instead of Gonzalo Montiel leaving, considering his age and the decline in his form, Scaloni has should have picked the youngster Agustin Gue instead of Montiel because Agustin Gue is good in carries. He is muscular. He gives defensive stability. His transition is too good. But don't know why Scaloni has gone over experience instead of youth. So overall, Argentina's defense, yes, it's good, but I'm in a doubt whether they all will perform or not. Senesi is still a huge miss for me and for Argentine team too. I think Senesi and Guau has, if they had been included, this squad would be much better and the defense would be more composed. So these are my views on the defense. Now let us talk about the midfield of Argentina. Midfield is set and good, and midfield is the reason why Argentina can perform very well in this World Cup. With the likes of Enzo Fernandez and McAllister who can play very good together. We have seen in the last 2022 Qatar World Cup how Enzo Fernandez and McAllister had given their best performances. And in this year too, Enzo Fernandez in the starting of the season, he was too slow. Performances weren't coming, but Enzo Fernandez at the end has picked up very good. And McAllister was consistent in the Liverpool's team. And Rodrigo De Paul plays with Messi in Inter Miami, so his selection makes sense. And he also has his legs. He can perform. He can show that grit. He can show that aggression in the midfield. He can be that aggressive tackler too. And Paredes, who can help in the defensive sections of Argentine midfield. And Palacios is the player we have to see whether he plays or not. Valentin Baco is a great pick. I miss Maximo Peron in this World Cup squad, but Valentin Baco got his chance, so he can cover up the miss of Maximo Peron. And Giovanni Lo Celso can play as a LM. He can also play as a left wing in four-man midfield. So his selection also makes sense. Overall, the midfield is well settled and too good. And if this midfield runs, the Enzo Fernandez, the McAllisters, the Valentin Baco, the Rodrigo Di Paul, the Lo Celso, if this midfield works, Argentina can go through a long way in this World Cup. Now let us talk about the attackers of Argentine national team. In the role of strikers, Scaloni has picked Lautaro Martinez, Julian Alvarez, and Franco Lopez. To whoever they don't know, Franco Lopez is. He is the Palmeiras striker. In 35 matches, he has 14 goals and 10 assist contributions. He's a great pick. And Lautaro Martinez and Julian Alvarez are so familiar. They have played in the 2022 Qatar World Cup also. And Julian Alvarez was in a good form, but due to the transfer saga, Julian Alvarez hasn't played the last few matches in the Atletico Madrid team. And Lautaro Martinez is somewhat inconsistent, but he can bring up goals and can add to the tally of that. And coming to the wingers, Scaloni has picked Leo Messi, Nico Paz, Nicolas Gonzalez. Simeone, Thiago Almada, the young prospect. And I'm very happy with this team. Leo Messi and Nico Paz on the right wing. Thiago Almada can play as a cam, can play on the left wing too. Gonzalez can also play on the left wing. And Simeone and Gonzalez can provide the defensive security in transitions. They both are very good in games where we take an early lead and we want to close up the game. Simeone can use his space to make tackles and transitions on the right wing. Same goes to Nicolas Gonzalez. He can make those runs in behind on the left wing and can also help in defense. They both have those traits. And Thiago Almada can play on that left wing when we want to attack the spaces. And Thiago Almada can also dive in. He can go play as a cam. He can come inside. Same similar to Messi. He can cut inside too. And Nico Paz can also do these things as Leo Messi. And here we have some misses like Bundia, who had played too well for Aston Villa. We are missing Franco Mastantuono is a huge miss. He didn't play so well, but he has so much of talent in him. And Prestiani is also a huge miss. He played too well in this season. And Paulo Dybala is also a miss. The experience he carries, the creativity he carries. Yes, he played good in Roma, but it was somewhat injured season for him. So he was left off. Overall, this Argentine attack is too good. I wouldn't give a 5-star rating, but yes, they are too good on their day. They can beat any team. We have underestimated the Argentine team in 2022 also, but Argentina on the pitch is a different team. Scaloni is a mastermind. Leo Messi is a mastermind. They all know how to play, and I think this attack would perform. Now let us see how differently can Argentina line up at this World Cup. I think Lionel Scaloni will go 4-3-3. My preferred lineup will also be the 4-3-3 with Paredes, Enzo, and McAllister in the midfield, and Almada, Messi, and Julian Alvarez at the striker. And I want Licha Martinez and Christian Romero to be our centre back pace, but I think Lionel Scaloni will start Otamendi. And left back, I'll go with Tagliafico, and right back, Nahuel Molina. And in place of Thiago Almada, we can change Nico Gonzalez or Messi playing as a cam and Nico Paz playing on the left wing. And striker positions, it can be changed Lautaro Martinez or Julian Alvarez, but I think this is my preferred lineup with Alvarez, Almada, Messi, McAllister, Enzo and Paredes, Tagliafico, Licha and Romero, and then right back Molina, and coming to the goalkeeper Emi Martinez, no doubt in that. And another formation which Scaloni can use is the 4-4-2, where we can play directly using Giuliano Simeone, and on the LM position we can use Nico Gonzalez. Like these both can defend and they are good in transitions too. And two of the center midfielders to be DePaul and Paredes, or in place of DePaul, Enzo Fernandez can also be played. And as the two strikers, Messi and Alvarez in front of him. And the defenders, I'll go with the same. Coming to the squad strength of Argentina's national team, we have Alvarez, Lautaro, and Flanco in the striker position. We have Messi, Paz, and Simeone on the right wing, Almado and Lica, Nico on the left. McAllister, Valentin Barco is a good pick in the midfield. Lo Celso can also play in that left-sided midfield or attacking area. Paredes or Ezequiel Palacios can play that CDM role. Enzo and DePaul can also be that number 8, and Tagliafico, not Medina, but Tagliafico will be the most played left back in this Argentina's team, and Licha Martinez and Romero will be playing, and switching up between Baledi, but Scaloni plays Otamendi, I think, and the right bank is Molina. Montiel will come in situations where we have to defend. And goalkeeper, I think Emiliano Martinez will play throughout this World Cup. I personally want Musso to be starting in one or two games. So that's it for this video, guys. We'll see whether Argentina can defend the title. As fans, we hope that Messi, Scaloni, and Co will defend this title and bring back glory to Argentina. Thank you.